Hello, my name is Crystalline Shelton, and this is my story. I was born Crystalline Michelle O'Neill to the best mom in the world, Mary Ann O'Neill. I am the oldest of four children, and when my mom wasn't around, I was the boss of my brothers and sisters. So I guess you could say being a boss was always in my future. We lived in Corpus Christi, Texas until I turned 12, and we moved to Houston when I was entering the sixth grade. I won't bore you with the details of middle school, but what I will share is one important event in high school that was really pivotal in shaping who I am today. In my sophomore year, I took an elective called record keeping. So keep in mind that was back in the 80s, and at that time, record keeping was what we call bookkeeping today. A gentleman who owned his own CPA firm taught that class, and I was introduced into the world of debits and credit. My teacher shared his experiences in dealing with managing the books for his clients, and he had a real knack for breaking things down into easy to understand language for high schoolers. After taking that class, I decided that I would become a CPA one day. So 2 years later, I graduated from Jack Yates High School and I entered the University of Texas at Arlington, UTA, go Mavs, where I majored in accounting. One of the best decisions that I ever made was to major in the accounting field. I have been blessed to work for Fortune 500 companies like Texaco, Paramount Pictures, and Intuit. I've also been fortunate to work for startup companies like Fit Small Business, and that's where I became a writer, my second love. Remember, numbers is my first love. At Fit Small Business, I wrote more than 150 articles for our small business audience, and topics ranged from taxes to accounting and bookkeeping software like QuickBooks and Xero. Like most of you, I started my business on the side, so it was my side hustle while still working my full time job. And during this time, I provided QuickBooks training to my clients, payroll services, bookkeeping services, and tax services. I worked with clients in the evenings after I left work and on the weekends. I was able to also get certified in QuickBooks during this time, and I was able to land an adjunct instructor role at UCLA Extension, where I teach QuickBooks classes and bookkeeping classes to this day. When I finally left corporate, I became a business advisor part time for the Small Business Development Center. So I was able to help hundreds of small business owners understand their numbers, and I did that by providing one on one coaching. And I also held monthly QuickBooks workshops so that they could learn how to manage their books on their own. In 2019, a random DM on LinkedIn would take me on a path I never thought possible. A representative from Pack Publishing reached out to me and basically asked me if I'd be interested in writing a how to QuickBooks manual. So, like most of you, I thought, is this a scam? We exchanged a few messages and then I decided to do some research. So, I went to their website to see if anyone else had ever written a QuickBooks manual for them. Luckily, there was an author who had written a QuickBooks desktop manual. So, I reached out to her and she agreed to meet me over Zoom to answer my questions. So, needless to say, that meeting went well. And so I went ahead and signed the contract once I realized this opportunity was, in fact, legit. 7 editions later, the Mastering QuickBooks series has been a bestseller with each new release. Super exciting. So, this is just a taste of the opportunities that I have been blessed with. I encourage you to check out the next video. It's called My Teaching Philosophy, it will give you some additional insight into what you can expect from me when it comes to my teaching style, both in my books and in my YouTube videos. My goal is to help as many small businesses as I can to embrace one of the least favorite aspects of managing a business, but one of the most important in terms of viability, your business finances. So, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can be the first to know when I drop knowledge. Thank you so much again for watching. New videos will be posted weekly. Take care.